And on the way out here, we really need to start acknowledging Travis Hunter as a Heisman Trophy winner. I've been standing on this table, it feels like, for 3 months saying this, but as much as I enjoy watching Ashton Jeanty play football, his bid to break Barry Sanders' record of 2,628 rushing yards in a single season took a dent against UNLV because he only had 128 when he'd been averaging damn near 200 a game, right? He's at 1,376 yards through 7 games. 5 games left in the regular season. Assume he goes for 200 yards in each game, you're up to 2,300 yards, right? That means you got to go for 300 yards in the Mountain West Championship game. Okay? And then we're doing the Heisman. Then the Heisman voting is done, right? So the bowl game after that doesn't matter for the Heisman. The thing that I think people miss about the Barry Sanders number is he had, I believe, three 300-yard rushing games in that season. Ashton Jeanty hasn't had one of those. And I don't know that he's gonna. Okay? And even if he did, it's Boise State. It's not Oklahoma State. And it ain't one of the best teams in college football. It's going to probably be the highest ranked Group of 5 champion. And we put that team in the playoff, but we don't necessarily think that's the best team. Okay? Also, we have some comps here, right? Bryson Daly, at Army. He's rushing for a lot of yards, right? Caleb Brown at Iowa. He's rushing for a lot of yards. Caleb Johnson, not Caleb Brown. We've seen this. We're seeing guys that can put up numbers. What we haven't seen from Travis Hunter, it's because he ain't done it yet. Like, the quote is, are you breaking records or are you establishing new ones, right? Are you setting new marks? The number of snaps that man is playing alone, he's already played a season's worth of football, okay? We have guys that are going to play the rest of the season that aren't going to get to, he's up to 61 plus 9 is 70. 601 plus 153 is 754. So we're up to about 70 catches and 750 yards for Travis Hunter. That's just receiving. We got guys that aren't going to get to those numbers in college football playing a full season. And then he plays defense, and he's already got 2 picks, and he's making plays on defense. He's forcing fumbles. He's making tackles. I don't know how you deny that guy the Heisman Trophy. You know, like I keep hearing people talk about, first two-way player that could win the Heisman Trophy since Charles Woodson. Charles Woodson wasn't doing what Travis Hunter is doing right damn now. He's not. Chris Gamble wasn't doing what Travis Hunter's doing right damn now. And the only argument you have is he plays at Colorado, and Colorado's probably not going to play for a national championship. Well, that might change too. If they run the table, they'll get to 10 wins. If they get to 10 wins, I bet this selection committee puts them in the college football playoff because they want to see him play too. And the way that they didn't want to see Florida State play last year, they would like to see Colorado play Georgia, Texas, Penn State, Tennessee, Ole Miss, LSU, A&M, Indiana. You know what I'm saying? They might not draw Ohio State. They might not draw Alabama. Or what? Alabama's got 2 losses. They got something else to worry about in the next couple of weeks. But my point is the same here. And if BYU, Iowa State, or Kansas State stumble, 2 of those teams lose. All it's got to take. 2 of those teams lose. Colorado's in the mix to play in the Big 12 championship game. And if they win the Big 12 championship, they're going to be in the playoff. It's just about where they're going to be ranked. And we assume that the Big 12 champion will be one of the 4 highest ranked Group of 5, or 4 highest ranked champions, which means they get the bye week, which would be so important to Travis Hunter because the boy played both ways. He plays 100 snaps a game. You know, he played 101 in this last game, and it's the fewest snaps he's played when he's played all 4 quarters. Bonkers what this dude is doing. And I realize that you don't always like the rhetoric that's coming out, but that's tough. You want to shut Travis up? Stop him. As a matter of fact, it goes back to what Jake Gaither used to say about Bullet Bob Hayes. Bob Hayes goes to Tokyo, runs the 100, wins gold, comes back playing college football at FAMU. Reporters are all around. They want to talk to Bob. They want to talk to the Olympic champion. And teammates went to Jake Gaither and said, we don't like that Bob is getting all this praise. And Jake said, well, I got a simple solution for that. If you don't like it, beat him in a foot race. Beat him. Beat Travis Hunter. If you can beat him, we'll shut up. But you ain't been able to do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's Reggie Jackson would say it, dog, talking about these Yankees. It ain't bragging if you can do it. And that's where I live. If you can get it done, go get it done, baby. Talk your noise. Talk your jazz. Say what you got to say, what's on your mind. But I'm going to tell you this, man. When it comes down, and it usually does come down, people can't wait to stomp you out. So be careful. Or at the very least, have some thick skin and a strong constitution about you. Yeah, dude, man, I already talked about Arkansas, dog. You're going to have to go back through the replay, or you're going to be able to catch the clip. But you know what? It's not going to be that far away, because that is going to do it for today's episode of the #1 college football show. If you like the show, please subscribe to the channel. We're at 150,000 subscribers. It'd be nice to get to 116 before Saturday, but I will be here either way, Monday through Friday, Saturday, Sunday. We do this thing every single day. We do the live shows, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Tuesdays. As soon as the big night game ends on Saturdays, and then once again, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Sundays. I will see y'all on the flip side. I'm about to go watch the Dodgers get this sweep on. Deuces.